Hi team, it's Wendy with Balance Play. Today we're talking surrender. Surrender means letting go of the fear of something or someone, a fear that does not serve you, an attachment or a story you are holding on to. Whether it's about yourself or someone else, we can trace so many of our struggles, our heartaches, and challenges to areas in our life where we feel stuck or afraid. We choose to resist or fight against the flow. We are choosing these issues in our life when we make these choices. Surrender can look like many different things, and over the years, I've learned that the way we handle one situation in our life kind of tends to be how we relate and handle all, or at least most things. Surrender in a physical setting, for example, a workout, can look like you being focused on the pain, the stress of maybe the position you're trying to hold, or are you surrendering to the exercise and going to your breath? What thoughts are you having, and can you keep them on a positive path, or do you give in to the thoughts and stress and the pain? Are you too quick to count yourself out? Because all of these things is a sign that you need to surrender to the situation at hand. So start small. A good example is a squat hold. When you're in a position and you feel the burn, what's playing in your head? What are you telling yourself? What pep talk are you giving yourself? Are you even trying to do the pep talk, or are you going to the negative thinking? Are you breathing through the pain? Think about how you can improve your self-talk during these situations. And when you're sitting in the pain points, you have to remember to go to breath always. Now, surrender can look like a mental breakdown too, which through surrender can actually become a breakthrough. Your trauma can also be your growth. It's totally up to us to let any situation keep us down or make us feel stuck, or we can choose to rise above it. It's always up to us. Every negative thought that you get in any situation, just take the time, stop. Label that thought as unhelpful and release it. Move on to a better thought. It can help to have an anchor thought that is like a forever positive one. Something that's always going to make you smile. It's always going to keep you grounded. And you can always go back to it when you're trying to leave behind the negative ones. It just comes down to how you choose to relate to any situation, really, meaning how you respond. It's really about our relationship, guys, to these situations. Do you let it control you, or do you try to control it? You can't do either. You see, it has to be what it is, and then you have to release it. You have to move forward. You have to continue into your flow, your current of life. Not saying that you do nothing. You take what actions are needed, then you flow back right on course. It's like a fish in water finding its current. Then a piece of driftwood or a rock comes along and forces it off course. This doesn't mean the fish doesn't take action and go around the rock. It means he doesn't let this little veer off his path change his ultimate goals, which is to stay in the flow of the current. He simply goes around then he jumps right back on path and surrenders to the fact that it just happened. Now he moves forward. So we have to be like the fish, guys. Keep in your flow and surrender to all the situations that come along, knowing that it is what it is, but it will only mean what you allow it to. So I invite you to think about this and even write down, journal about it. But always go back to those positive thoughts. I love you guys. Bye.